His name is Ryan Gaynor, 15 years old. He was shot and killed as he came at a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy with what investigators say was a gardening tool.
Ryan is a 15-year-old with autism. Sometimes in order to release stress or if he's a little too worked up, he'll go on a run.
Attorney DeWitt Lacey says that's exactly what happened on Saturday afternoon.
When he came back, there was a dispute that arose because he wanted to play video games and he needed to do his chores. And he started acting out.
That's when instantly, when the officer or the deputy sees Ryan, he pulls out a gun and he points it at him and says, "Stop or I'm going to shoot you." Well, maybe that works with some folks, with folks who are experiencing some type of manic or episode due to autism or some other mental disorder or behavioral disorder. It could escalate things.
They knew or should have known that Ryan was an individual, a teen with autism, as the Sheriff's Department had come to that residence before to give assistance. And this time, they decided to depart from that training and immediately jump to lethal force.
Law enforcement are trained to encounter persons who might be experiencing some type of mental health episode, like Ryan. And one of the main tactics they utilize is time and distance. And one of the officers certainly began to do that as he began to retreat from Ryan. The other did not and chose to use deadly force because the Sheriff's Department had been helpful before and had come out and either de-escalated Ryan or helped to kind of soothe the situation. And that's definitely not what happened here. These officers shot Ryan and adding insult to injury almost. After they shot him, they totally disregarded him.
Deputies fatally shot a 15-year-old boy in Apple Valley, and an attorney for his family says more could have been done to save him.
Law enforcement are trained to encounter persons who might be experiencing some type of mental health episode, like Ryan. And one of the main tactics they utilize is time and distance. And one of the officers certainly began to do that as he began to retreat from Ryan. The other did not and chose to use deadly force.
I spoke to the teen's father very briefly at the front door, and he told me that his son had autism and that the deputies who came here on Saturday should have known this. According to the family attorney, law enforcement has been to this house before to help the Gaynors with their son.